What's the worst betrayal you never saw coming? I thought I knew what betrayal felt like until my wedding day changed everything. My best friend Sarah and I had been inseparable since high school. When my boyfriend Mark proposed, Sarah's eyes filled with tears. "I'm so happy for you," she whispered, hugging me tight. The first red flag? Sarah insisted on handling all wedding communications. "You're too stressed," she said, creating a special email account for vendors. I was so grateful I didn't question it. Then Mark's behavior shifted. Late nights at work, hiding his phone screen when I walked by, taking calls outside our apartment at midnight. One night while he showered, his phone lit up with a text. "Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Same place." The sender's name, Work Client S. My heart raced as I scrolled through their messages. Nothing explicit, but dozens of "can't wait to see you" texts spanning months. When confronted, Mark exploded. "You're being paranoid. This is why your ex left you." He stormed out, slamming the door so hard our neighbor knocked to check on me. I immediately called Sarah, crying. She arrived 20 minutes later with wine and my favorite ice cream. "He doesn't deserve you," she said, rubbing my back as I sobbed. "Cancel the wedding if you need to. I've got your back no matter what." That night, unable to sleep, I logged into our joint credit card account. There it was, a $340 hotel charge from last Tuesday when Mark claimed he was at a work dinner. With shaking hands, I opened the wedding email account Sarah managed. What I found shattered my world. Hundreds of messages between them, not just about meeting up, but about their future together. "After the wedding, we'll wait 6 months before I leave her," Mark wrote. "It'll look less suspicious that way." Sarah's response: "I've loved you since college. I've waited this long. I can wait a little longer." My stomach lurched as everything clicked into place. Sarah volunteering to be my wedding planner. The countless times she'd encouraged me to work things out with Mark after our fights, her always taking his side in subtle ways. For months, my maid of honor and fiancé had been sleeping together while planning my wedding. The ultimate betrayal. Instead of confronting them immediately, I made new plans. I changed my wedding day into something they'd never forget. When the big day arrived, I walked down the aisle as planned. Mark stood at the altar, looking nervous but happy. Sarah beamed from her maid of honor position. When the minister asked if anyone objected to our union, I raised my own hand. The crowd gasped. Mark's face went white. I turned to face our 200 guests. "I object because the groom has been sleeping with my maid of honor for the past year." Then I played their messages on the church's projection system, the same one meant for our wedding slideshow. Sarah tried to run out, but my cousins blocked the doors. Mark stood frozen, speechless for once. "The reception is still on," I announced, "but it's now my freedom party. Anyone who wants to celebrate that is welcome to stay." As I walked back down the aisle alone, cheers erupted behind me. Mark's mother slapped him across the face. Sarah's parents wouldn't even look at her. Later that night, surrounded by real friends, I realized something important. Betrayal doesn't break you. It shows you who was worth keeping in your life all along. The worst part? When Sarah finally called to apologize weeks later, she said, "We never meant to hurt you. It was just meant to be." As if her happiness justified destroying mine. But here's what they never expected. Sometimes the worst betrayals lead to the best beginnings. 6 months later, I'm thriving in ways I never could have with either of them in my life. And that's the kind of plot twist neither of them saw coming.